So I may or may not have been talking the past like 2 to 3 minutes, and I was muted the whole time. I forgot how to stream. This is kind of embarrassing. Bye guys, I'm ending stream. It's been nice. I'm kind of embarrassed now. See ya. I'll stream again another day. Mina, you should have asked if you were muted. If I asked you guys if I was muted, you guys wouldn't be able to hear it because I'm muted. W stream? Oh, this is kind of embarrassing, guys. I set up all my presentation slides. I set up my music. That's how you know if you're muted or not. Okay, I'm kind of. The thing is, I'm kind of stupid. Wait, let me start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Okay. I'm gonna change screens real quick, and then I'm gonna pop back in like 5 seconds. Okay, and then you guys act like we just started. Okay. Okay. How does that sound? Okay. Ready? Light, camera, action. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh my god! Hi, welcome everyone. How's everyone today? Oh, hi Maina, you're finally back. Fruit Wizard. Hi Sam. Hi everyone. Hey, saw you on the Fruit Switch leaderboards. Oh my gosh, don't expose me. I was playing Fruit Mountain during my trip, and I may or may not have made the like weekly, monthly leaderboards. Welcome back. Thank you, Noisy. Thank you, Sam. Let's go. Thank you, Daily Electrician. Wait, let me actually read from the beginning. Let me get everyone. Hi, Pulp. Hi, Props. Hi, Wolf. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, Suzume. Hi, Noisy. Hi, Inu. Hi, Chef. Hello. Hi, Sam. Hi, Noisy. Hi, Inu. Nerd muted. Spare me. Man. For someone crying, you look very Fruit Wizard. Oh my gosh. Do you see my Switch world record? I did not check that. I'll check that later. My Switch is... Oh my god! Welcome back. Hi, Cashew. Is YouTube chat working? Yes, okay. But yeah, if anyone was wondering, I did go on a trip to Japan. I went for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then I'm back. You know who's always on these streams? You never say hi to them? Well, how was it? It was really fun. You sound different? I am a bit sick, so. I was recovering from I caught a cold during my trip. And then I got back home. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting better. But then I suddenly started coughing a lot more today, so. Seribot? Oh. Seribot's very shy. That's why they only say something if it's necessary. Hi, welcome, Dodai. I'm gonna talk about... wait, I should have asked. Wait. Cashew, if you're still here, is it okay for me to mention you during my trip, when I talk about my trip later? Wait! Sari replies back? I'm learning so much. Yes? Okay. If you guys didn't know. No? Go ahead, girl. Okay, good. Yeah, so I got to meet up with a few friends in Japan, including Cashew and Yon. If you guys remember Yon from chat. I got to hang out with them too. I'm gonna talk about it later. See, Sari loves it. Okay, man. Oh. Ah, there you go. Does this work? There's my trip. So like, yeah, I went to Japan. I am jealous. Ha, sucks to be you, chef. I mean, next time. Just go on your trip whenever you can. Oh wait, I forgot to tweet that I was live. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry guys, I just got a package. Did you finish the knitting thing for your bambosers, by the way? Wait, do you mean the green shirt? No, I have not. I need to buy more yarn. Wait, what are you jealous of, chef? Maina, come to San Jose in July? I'm sorry, I already have another trip in July. Hi, Hydra. How you new? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Redeem Meow. Who's that beauty on the phone? Is she single? Dude, I was supposed to take my photo card on the trip with me. And then when I was on the way to the airport, I realized I left it at home. You're jealous of everyone who can see you? Sorry, chef. Maybe another lifetime. Okay, let me open my package real quick. I forgot what I got. Okay. This tape. I don't know. I haven't been very active very much for the past 2 months because it... No. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Well, I hope you can rest now, you know? Opening mail ASMR. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Wait, what is this? Oh! Oh! It's a book. It's a book. I got a book. Hold on. And I think I know which book this is. I got like 3 books in the past few weeks. But this one is for my Oshi. I got this book for my Oshi. If you guys know or pay attention to my book streams, you guys might know who my Oshi is. One of my book author Oshis. It's a beautiful book. Oh my god. Wait, my nose is something runny. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, come with bubble wrap. Wait, I got a notification from Windows. USB device needs more power. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Windows, sorry. Okay. Which book? I haven't read it yet. So what if you guys know, one of the topics I'm really into for some reason is the Roman Empire. So there's this author I specifically read their books to learn about the Roman Empire. Their name is Emma Southon. And they write a lot of books about like women in the Roman Empire. So they have 2 books about women in the Roman Empire. 1 book about murder in the Roman Empire. And this new book I got from them is about slavery in the Roman Empire. Oh my gosh, guys, hold on. Let me show you guys. Sorry guys, I know I'm already getting off topic here, but like... This is the book that just came out. Oh, I got a Goodreads notification. Okay. There, that's the book. Fruit wizard interested in the Roman Empire? I know! It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Off topic? Well, when are my streams ever on topic? Hey, just wanted to pop by to wish you all a good stream. Thank you so much, Amalgamation. Also, welcome, welcome. Roman Empire is always on topic. You know what? That's a valid point. I usually try not to buy books before I read them. I usually try to buy books after I read them. But like, this is the copy of this book I got. The copy of this book. It's signed. I got a signed copy from my author Oshi. Guys. They're very cool. And it's a very nice book. Actually, now that we're talking about books, I got another book in the mail yesterday. Oh my gosh. I got another book yesterday. I got this book. In the mail. I pre-ordered this one, and it just came back yesterday. I just got it yesterday. I was kind of bummed because the shipping wasn't in the best condition, but let me grab it. This, if you guys read Pride and Prejudice and you guys liked it, you might like this book called Behind Five Willows by June Her. And it's about a time period in Korea where novels and fiction were banned, and the main characters are a writer of novels, is an author, and a transcriber of the novels, but they don't know each other IRL. They just know each other through like work. And on topic, which fruit is the best for practicing kissing? I don't know. Is it cherries? Wait, I would not know. I just play Fruit Mountain. I just press the arrow buttons. I'm pray. I wouldn't know. I'm a gaming wizard. But yeah, my two recent hauls, my two recent books are those. I actually have a third book. I have a third book. Sorry guys, I haven't read it yet. There is no fruit that's good for kissing practice. Shut up. Not to change the topic again. I also pre-ordered this book. I haven't gotten it yet. If you guys care about girls and lesbians, I haven't read this one yet, but I bought it, and I'm really excited to read it. So, Suzume. Did you say girls already? Is a watermelon a fruit? Yeah, it is. Yeah, let's play Fruit Mountain later, guys. I'm just kidding. To an extent. Maybe I will. What's stopping me, right? But yeah, I don't know much about this book yet, but I did pre-order it. And it should be at my place right now, but my place is messy because I just got home. So, I'll find it eventually. But yeah, that's my recent book haul. Oh my gosh, I also bought manga too. Wait, that has nothing to do with my trip. Let's talk about my trip. Okay. Yeah, I went to Japan for about 10 days. And it was really fun. I recommend it. It was a nice trip. So I went to... Sorry guys, feeling my wires. My stream is so scuffed right now. I went to Tokyo, then Kyoto, then Osaka, and it was super fun. I got to meet up with friends for the first part. And then the second and third cities, I went with my best friend, my best IRL friend. Here's my argument why watermelon is the best fruit for practicing. And you can simulate. Oh, don't tell me you know that from personal experience. Miyahaya, hi, welcome Yuna. Wait, let me tweet that I'm live real quick. But I'm good. Thank you for asking. Oh my gosh, I hope your account is okay. I hope you're able to like recover everything with minimal no damage to your accounts, because I don't use Discord that often, so I should be careful too. But thank you for the heads up. I hope your account is okay. But yeah, I made a PowerPoint presentation on my trip, so you guys are gonna pay attention, right? And then look at all my cute pictures. Just a few things to note about my trip. I can't post everything, obviously, because I don't want to get doxxed. So I'm gonna talk about some things, some places I went to, but like not actually show pictures, just because some of it's impossible to post without like revealing parts. But yeah. Also, I did weeb out a lot. I went to a lot of like anime VTuber stuff. So please respect my taste, especially in the big old year 2026. Let me just be a girl and have fun, okay, guys? They deleted their email? You could do that? I didn't know you could do that. Wait, oh my god. Like, something, I don't know if something similar happened to my coworker, but I remember a few months ago, they got hacked, and that was so terrible for them. And when we go through this presentation, you guys are gonna be like, Maina, the way you put these pictures together, it's like you edit it all on your phone because it's so messy. And the answer is, yeah, I did edit this all on my phone. So I'll have pictures posted up. They're not gonna be aligned. They're gonna be messy. They're gonna be unorganized. They're gonna be just there, splattered on my screen. And they're gonna stay that way because I am not particular about my presentations. Like, I have friends who are very particular. They're like, we gotta use this format, make all the images the same size and ratio. And I'm like, just get everything on there. So you guys are seeing the consequences of my actions. And that last bullet point, you guys can ignore that. I don't know who typed that in. Whoever's admitting they miss you guys sounds like a loser. I don't know what they were thinking. Not me, I don't miss you guys. I don't know what they're talking about. I totally don't. Cough, cough, low-key I do, but you guys didn't hear that from me. And there's, now for the first part. So, as I said earlier, I miss you too? Well, I don't miss you guys. But thank you. Okay, so I went to when was my break? When did I fly to Tokyo? I flew a couple weeks ago. The flight was pretty chill. I got some sleep, and then I stayed awake for a good chunk of the flight, so I didn't really get like jet lag when I arrived. Well, actually, now I think about it, I did. I only got like 3 or 4 hours. I take that back. I was really sleepy. And then I traveled with my friend, and we were supposed to go to we went to the same hotels and everything, but we took different flights. So when I got there first, so I had to wait for her. And then we landed in different terminals, and then we got lost for an hour. And then we reunited. And then we went to our hotel. And the thing about Japanese hotels, they're so tiny. As in the beds are fine, and the restrooms you get what you need to do. But you can barely lay out your luggage without like having to hop over them and stuff like that. So we took a bit of time to settle, and then we walked around and got dinner. So the pictures are like the view while we were walking by, and then also the dinner. That's part of the dinner. I didn't get the name of it, but my friend really wanted to go to a place with unlimited lemon sours. And I was like, hell yeah, I don't drink, but you can drink. So I just had cola and water. And then apparently the lemon sours, they're like more alcoholic. I don't know. Yeah, but my friend was feeling the consequences of her drinks, and I was feeling the consequences of my lack of sleep, and it was terrible. Base friend? Oh my gosh, Yan! Welcome, welcome, guys. I also, guys, not to make you guys jealous, I also hung out with Yan during my trip. Da da dan. Very fun. Oh yeah, the picture from this slide right here, the picture with me at Mishima Skywalk. Yeah, that I took that picture with Yan. That was the only picture of myself I took on the trip. Those things there. But after that, yeah, we went back to the hotel and tried to sleep, but I didn't figure out how the AC works, so we slept in the heat and it was so bad. Tee-hee, hell yeah. And then after that, my first full day in Tokyo. So this is the day if I hung out with my friend and Cashew. And we got to walk around Jimbocho, aka the book town. It's literally like a whole like streets and blocks of bookstores and book adjacent stuff. It was really nice. The entrance looks nice. I know, right? It's the cafe we went to. It's like a bit of a retro vibe. It's been around for decades. And what was really nice about it is that when we went inside the place, on the walls there were like, I don't know if it was like bricks or what material it was, but there were like etches of people putting their names or the days they entered. It was chill. Yeah. The float looks so tasty. I got an iced chocolate, and I think Cashew, my friend, got like floats as well. It was very it was what we needed on the hot day, you know. I will say, my slice of cheese on my bread looked a bit sad, but I demolished that shit anyway. But yeah, that was like the first part of our day. And then after that, we got more stuff. We explored more books. We explored a bunch of bookstores. I was really happy with how many we went through. There's a bookstore dedicated to just cats. And then it's really small, but you go in, there's like 3 aisles of just books and bookmarks and prints and posters and tote bags and more books and manga and non-fiction books and fiction and picture books. Literally all dedicated to cats. And may I say, very cute, very heavenly. There's this print right here. It's like so many books, so little time. I got that in a tote bag form. The lady running the store, yeah, it was really small, like very like intimate feel. And there was this one like elderly lady running the whole shop at the register. She was so nice. Like she let us like take our time with like counting our money and our payments, and she gave like little freebies, and I commented on like the items that we were looking at. It made me wish I knew more Japanese, but like that's someday. But I was really happy. We got a lot of stuff. Well, I got a tote bag, and then Cashy got something. And then after that, we went down the streets, and there's this one outdoor bookstore that everyone always gets their like aesthetic Instagram pictures at, and it's called Yaguchi Bookstore. And my friend took really nice pictures there too. I just got pictures of the wall of the books. It was very nice. Like there are literally signs when you come up where you'll take when you like get up to really close to the wall. They're like, don't spend too much time taking pictures here. Blah blah blah. We get it. It's nice, but meanwhile, everyone kept glaring at me when I would walk in Japan. What'd you do? I don't think that happened to me. Was it like super obvious you were like a foreigner or something? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the etiquette, and I think I would just walk. I don't know. Maybe you're like eye catching. I don't know. Because we just... Well, there were like some foreigners around us too. So it wasn't just us. And there were so... What's my next slide? Maybe that's just a skill issue for you, chef. But yeah, I did really... We went to a couple other bookstores. Apparently, there was also like a display of like Eric Carle's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. There were some mini like galleries and like merch you can get at some of the stores. I don't have the names of all of them, but there was like some like very like old manga stores, some like modern children's library, children's bookstore sections and stuff like that. One time I was walking through a place and I had a mascot and this guy clocked me for American I was passing by. American? That's crazy. I think for me, it was usually people just talking to me in Japanese until I'm like, oh, I don't know. I like, America Jin desu. Or, I remember when I went to this okonomiyaki place and this guy was like, are you Korean? And I'm like, no, I'm American. And I was realizing he probably meant my ethnicity, not my nationality. And I was like, I'm Vietnamese. Well, I didn't say that, but I was like, oops, I should have said that. It was really funny because he would go to like stores and then he would hear the staff talking and they speak in Vietnamese. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know what you are. Me too. Do you know that meme about the wog? I don't know. I've never heard of that. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've heard of that. I don't think I want to look it up. Is this like the way? I don't know. And then after that, me and my friend and Cashew, we went out for matcha parfaits at Hibiya Hayashiya Shinbei. I didn't take a picture of it, but let's just say it was very matcha-y. Very, very matcha-y. It was like matcha ice cream and then matcha like I don't know, mochi or something like that. And there was like bits of like pineapple on the bottom or something. It was really good, but very, very filling. It was yummy, dude. Yeah, it was really good. I ate most of it. It was. After I ate it, I was like, wait, how's my sleep schedule looking? So it was a lot of jelly. I think I accidentally kept mashing it. I was like, oh my gosh, this jelly's not ending, and I realized, oh, it's my fault. But it was really good. No, Cashew, I didn't tell you this. So after we ate our matcha parfaits, I had to use the restroom. And what I didn't realize at the time, I left my shopping bag with my wallet inside. I left it in the restroom stall. And then after we used the restroom, we walked around, and then my friend and I walked Cashew back to her train station. And then so when Cashew left, my friend and I were gonna go to Tokyo Station. So on our walk there, I just look around and I'm like, wait, I left my shopping bag inside the restroom. Yeah, So yeah, I didn't realize until after we walked you back. And then I was like, oh my god, I left it behind. So we had to like walk like 15 minutes back. My friend and I walked like 15 minutes back to the mall. I looked in the restroom, and then I had to ask staff like if anyone turned it into like a lost and found or whatever. And then they said no. And then they gave me like a phone number I could call and ask for more information. And then I started walking around the stores near the restroom, seeing if anyone turned it into them. And I started asking the staff. And then the information desk lady who I talked to earlier, she chased me to the second floor, and she's like, wait, I think we have what you're looking for. And then they showed me the bag, and it was my shopping bag, and my wallet, and my money, and everything was inside. Yeah, so I lost, so that was the adventure of me losing my bag. But I got it back. OMG, I'm glad you found it. Yeah, me too. Like they asked me to describe it, so I was like, oh, it's a black shopping bag with my wallets and like the cat tote bag I bought earlier. Yeah, they really are good about lost goods. Yeah, yeah. I lost my shopping bag, and my friend lost something too at different points, and we were able to get everything back. People are really nice. Like me, like when I realized I lost my shopping bag, I was like, let's just walk back. It's probably lost and found. I wasn't too stressed over it. Oh, I'm just glad you got it back. Yeah, I was just really glad. I was like, at least it's my wallet and not my passport. I think if I lost my passport, I would be freaking out like 10 times more. But I was like, okay, my credit cards, debit cards. I can just shut those off. My Spiegel card, I can just like go to the station. But like my passport, I would have been screaming, cry. I know. Yeah, God, things turned out all right in the end. Yeah. I forgot I had you on YouTube too, and I was wondering why I was losing my mind hearing multiple you. It's my shadow clone jutsu. But yeah, that was pretty much it for my losing my item adventures. That's the real my passport in my hotel when I realized I almost died. I know! I was like, I did not want to go to the embassy or whatever. And there were some other times because whenever I was traveling around Japan, every like hour I would look with my bag. I travel with a clear bag, so every time every hour I would look at my bag and be like, okay, passport, wallet. An hour later, passport, wallet. I was really like freaking out about that. But yeah, after that, we were like, damn, this time it's getting a bit late. No, it wasn't really late, but like we had to go to Ikebukuro because we had a reservation for the Apothecary Diaries cafe. And then we went to the cafe. It was pretty cute. It was the same location as another cafe I went to last time I was in Japan, so finding it wasn't too bad. My friend got one chicken soup, and I got one like bun. And because we were planning to go out to eat, elsewhere afterwards to fill ourselves up. So we just went to this cafe for the experience. So we got to see all like the Mao walls and the projections of the manga covers. We got to buy some merch, and we got to bring the shikishis home. However, because I overpacked my suitcase, I did that trick where you had to like sit on your suitcase and like squish everything in. My shikishi came out a little bit curved and like had a crease on it. I was so devastated, but otherwise everything turned out okay. But it was a nice experience. And then after that, we got yakiniku like over in Ikebukuro. Also, pretty chill day. And did I do anything else? I'm trying to remember anything else. I'm like looking at my gallery at the same time. I don't think so. Okay. Oh my gosh, after we ate, we had to walk back to the station and then walk back to our hotel. And on the way back to our station, we walked by the giant 9-story Animate store. Oh, I do have a funny story about this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do any of you guys know the manhwa? Tears upon a withered flower, something like that? That series, it's my guilty pleasure, okay? Like, I'm no better than a man when I read that. Like, I love seeing beautiful women, you know, being happy when someone who would cherish them, okay? I eat that shit up. And then they had a whole like pop-up. They had multiple cardboard cutouts, a whole like merch display. And then I bought a hack of like photo cards. And then instead of buying like one and letting it be random, I just bought the whole pack. I didn't open them yet. I should open them. No, I shouldn't. They're all the way across the other side of my room. But what was it? I lost my train of thought. The art is so good of that manhwa. Yeah, I see people joking on it a lot. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I eat that shit up anyway. Let a girl have a guilty pleasure. And then what I didn't realize was that for collabs like these, if you spend a certain amount of money, you'll get like a free like photo card or print, right? So I bought the pack. It was like 8,000 yen, something like that. Okay, it was like $60. And then I went up to the cash register and I bought it, right? And I don't know what the rules of those were, but I guess when you buy something and you get the freebies, you have to open the freebies at the register. Like the staff will open it for you in front of you. And so I had this the cashier at my station was a guy, and I did not know what these photo cards looked like before I bought them. Okay, I just saw hot woman and hot guy, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting it. And I didn't know what the freebie prints would look like. So when he opened the prints in front of me, the first one was like a couple photo or whatever, and I'm like, okay, let's see what the next one is. And then I got the next one. It was so awkward. It was the main woman, but like she was in like lingerie and her ass was sticking out. And I'm just looking down and looking back up at the cashier in like kind of shock. And then he just like quickly puts it away. And I'm like, and I was like, yeah, okay, thank you. And I don't know if it was flustered because of that, but also because I'm a foreigner and he didn't really know much English. The way I have the same picture of you, I know, dude. When I saw that, it made me really wish I could go to the Uramichi Onisan cafe. I didn't know that you could just waltz in there. I should have done that. Oh my god, man. Next time I will go for Uramichi. But like, yeah, this cashier had like Twisted Wonderland pins on their uniform or on their lanyard, and I was like trying to like ask about. I was like Twisted Wonderland fan desu ka? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, Azul my Oshi. And he was like, sorry, no English. And I was like, it's okay. And then they did the whole tax-free thing on me. Because like, I guess like foreigners, when you spend money in Japan, like certain threshold, you don't have to like pay tax or whatever. After the whole process, he was like, oh, thank you, have a nice, he was like, oh, thank you. Right? Like, thank you, have a nice night, whatever the spiel is. And I'm just standing there and I was like, my passport, because he was like really flustered or something. He accidentally forgot to give me back my passport. And he was like, sorry. And I was like, it's okay, I get it. I don't think I could post, I don't think I can show the pictures of the photo cards I got, but maybe on the Discord server you guys can like see why I was so flustered. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, that was my adventures. But I was so tired. I didn't even make it all the way up to floor 9 or floor 8 of the anime. I only made it to floor 4, and I was like, okay, I'm going back down. I'm going back to sleep in the hotel. I'm so sleepy and tired. Now that was the gist of my day. And it wasn't even just Uramichi and Yakuza, it was other ones too, but that's just all I could fit in the thing. In the thingamabob. The slide. Me one of beautiful villainess if shows up in front of me. Yan! I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe like Katarina or something. VTuber stuff was floor 6. Okay guys, I'm flying back to Japan right now. I'm going back to Animate. Who wants to go with me? I mean, I went to the Animates in Kyoto and Osaka. Lamau? Let's go, Nora! Oh my god, welcome, Nora. LOL, spare me, chef. Me? Okay, guys, I don't think I can fit that many people in my suitcase. Japan redo, let's go. I will pay for the hotel. Wait, deadass, chef? Can I screenshot that message? I need a free trip. Guys, don't tempt you with a good time, okay? Me too, I'm coming with. Go ahead. Guys, I'm just saying, next Niji Fest, if I get in, I will be hitting you guys up. Yeah, can you guys tell I had a lot of fun? Oh my goodness, me too. Let's go, Nora. Nora, please. I haven't seen you in so long. Is it a good time if I'm there? Well, is it not? Should it be nervous, chef? Dude, I got so much FOMO from the last one. I was like, I have to go to this one. So that's how I'm here. Okay, next day. So there are a number of you guys who have never experienced the pain and horror of a period. So I will say, during my trip, I got the winds knocked out of me by mine. When I planned my trip, I was like, okay, it's supposed to start the week before my trip, so I should be okay. I should be like done and stress-free by my trip. But then it came a week late and I got bamboozled during my trip. So I ended up being like really, really fatigued and really like half dead. During my trip, I was running like 3 hours of sleep, barely eating, because I don't know why. I lose my appetite when it happens to me. And so I was like on the verge of like passing out, and I was like, okay, I'll go around Tokyo Character Street a little bit, and depending on how I'm feeling, I'll go back to my hotel. And so I got to see a lot of the stores. I did a little bit of shopping. I ate sushi. I just hung out at the station. I was like, I know. I remember like stressing. I was like telling my friend, I was like, bro, am I hitching my trip? I'm gonna be so insufferable. But like after like all the pain, I was like, life was good again. So it's my trip was overall really nice. But yeah, I got to see like the Dragon Ball like Shonen Jump thing, and then I got to see like the Sanrio store, Hololive. I felt kind of awkward going to the Hololive store because like I had a Niji Sanji Ita bag, but like I don't think people cared. I got to walk around a little bit, see the displays. They're very pretty, very nice. I was low-key hoping for like Holostars merch, but I was like maybe a different store would have something. I got to see Domo. I have not seen Domo in like years, so I was really happy. So I was like, oh my gosh, my childhood's coming back to me. But yeah, so I did feel really sick. I ended up just like sleeping in the hotel all day and like coming out like once or twice to go to the convenience store. But then after that, I was able to eventually sleep. I woke up more refreshed. So that's a good thing. I had plans this day, but I had to cancel them just to like prioritize my recovery. And I felt a lot better the next day. So don't worry. Congratulations on coming. Shut up! Okay. The next part. Next part of my... So, the next day, the reason I was like so intent on like recovering in my hotel room was so I can go to the Niji Fest. So, months before the convention came out, I had to do the lottery sign up. I was signing up for the concerts. I was like chancing on the convention. It's everything is up to luck. It was like multiple rounds of luck. So then I got one of the convention tickets. I wanted like the meet and greets and everything else, but that was a battle I was not ready. I was not prepared to win. So that was brutal. But I did get into one of the convention dates, and it was really fun. Churro Niji Fest. I know. Yeah, if you guys did not know, my introduction to VTubers was actually through Niji Sanji. So, and then they kind of inspired me to come on myself, which is why I'm in this form, right? And it was really fun, but also really awkward. Living vicariously through you right now. Oh, Nora, nice. The thing is, all of my friends, everyone I knew, got into Niji Fest day one. They got to go on the Saturday Niji Fest. Like, I was seeing my whole timeline. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm at Niji Fest. It's so fun. And then, meanwhile, I won tickets to the other day. So then when I went to Niji Fest, I had to walk around. I had to walk around by myself, which I actually did not mind because I was able to like go and do everything at my own pace. I'd walk around like displays. I'd walk around to see like the cardboard the standees and the panels and events or whatever. So I was able to do that at my own pace. But because I was by myself, and because I'm a foreigner who doesn't know a lot of Japanese, bro, I was so awkward. I was so awkward whenever I had to talk to people. Like, a lot of the fans there, everyone I saw there, very, very nice people. I will say there weren't many English signs getting into the venue, but like when you follow the masses of people, you don't really have to worry about that. So I was able to get in the convention perfectly fine. And then, like, I was able to walk around perfectly fine. But when you take pictures with like the standees with your Oshi, I felt really awkward asking people for pictures. I'll be like, I like my minimal Japanese. I'll be like, oh, I'll turn around, the person behind me, I'll be like, Sashin onegai shimasu, or photo onegai shimasu. And then they'd be like, they're like, yeah, sure. And they'll like take pictures of it. And then even though there's a line behind you, they're like, just like check and make sure everything looks good. And I'll be like, yes, thank you. And that was like the most of my conversations during the day. And there were other fans who would like offer to take pictures of me for me because I was too shy to ask. And I'll be like, what? Because I didn't understand what they were saying. But they were like, oh, photo. And I was like, oh, yeah. And that was like the bulk of my day. And then I was really nervous. I was really nervous getting to the venue. Because the venue is like an hour away from Tokyo. From like Tokyo stations, it's about an hour to get there. And the trains are really crowded. But when you follow the masses of people with their ita bags, it got easier as you go. And then it was really nice because it was like one of the first times, one of the few times I went to an anime convention or anime like just a convention like this, the anime VTuber convention. It was mostly girls. It was like lots of beautiful girls. I'm like, oh my god, yes. And I remember seeing tweets of people being like, yeah, it's one of the few conventions where it doesn't smell bad because it's mostly women. I was like, oh my god, what are these people? Like, what have you guys been experiencing? I bet it felt nice in there. Yeah. It's like that. Plus, the restroom lines were always long. There were times where I needed to use the restroom, but then I walk to one restroom, the line would be long. I'll be like, okay. I'll walk to the next restroom, line would be long. Okay. Walk to the next restroom, line would be long. Okay. And then by then I'm like, do I even need to pee? I'll just like do more stuff and then come back to pee. But yeah, it was really fun. There were a lot of guys there too, but there were just more women. It was really cool, like seeing guys with their ita bags, and like girls with like all there were people like a lot, and I was like, oh my god, I need to step up my game for next year if I even get to go. But yeah, an example of all the displays. Standees of the VTubers, so the VTubers who were there got to like scribble on the walls to write fun stuff on there, get to pictures of the little like poppies. They were organized by like class, team, color, whatever. There's a little section with like various merch and stuff you can take pictures with. People go all out. Everyone's full dressed. I know. I went there. I was like, I went there, like looked at my outfit and I was like, bro, I am majorly underdressed for this. I didn't know. I didn't realize. The thing is, usually when I go to like any kind of anime convention, I'm always cosplaying. I always cosplay as a character. But with Niji Fest, cosplay is not allowed. So I just went like casual clothing, and then when I walked in, I was like, holy shit, everyone's so beautiful, or like everyone's like very like put together. I'm just like, hi, yeah, I'm a person, I'm here. But because of that, most of my time was just like walking around. It was like every like 20 minutes, every 15, 20 minutes, there was like 7 stations for VTuber standees. And because there are like hundreds of VTubers, they rotate them out every like 15, 20 minutes. And so I would like make my rotations and see who the new VTubers are being put on the floor are. And I would try to take pictures with like all the ones I wanted to. It was really fun. It's fine, you slay in your own way. I'm studying for next time. And then I got to see a bit of like there was like a karaoke stage, a singing stage. I got to see a bit of that with I remember in particular it was like Mariling Milan, I think. Everyone is so fashionable. It's just, yeah, all their bags look crazy. Yeah. And everyone's like very like cheering each other on. I remember like see people ask each other for photos and they would like hype them up, and I was like, oh my god, I miss this convention culture. It was so nice. Anything else? But yeah, it was really... Oh yeah, I got to buy a lot of merch. I spent a good amount of money on merch. I did not buy as much as I wanted to, just because I wasn't sure that would fit in my suitcase. I got like the clear bag, I got a jacket, I got a couple of acrylic stands of Pape like plush clothing. And I bought a pen light. That was really fun. And then waited kind of until like near the end where the line wasn't long to buy merch. That was nice. Oh my god, I think I'm getting... My cold's not over yet. But yeah, I remember talking to my friend right after this experience. I was like, okay guys, I want to go back again so bad. It was so fun. Like, the flying across the country was worth it. The dying on my period the day before was worth it. The jet lag was worth it. Everything. It was really fun. And then and it kind of like... It kind of like reinvigorated the feeling in me. Like, shit. Like the goal, like a VTuber goal. Like the VTuber goal would be like foster a really nice community like this. Kind of inspired me to see like how I want to foster like my community, you know, and how I want to grow as a VTuber. Like seeing their journey and their streaming styles, and being introduced to like everyone and their niches. I'm like, damn, what can I do to like grow and better myself? You know, I want to go next year, dude. Let's wait for the announcement, Cashew. I got you. And I will say, the convention culture was very much there because I didn't eat anything all day except for a freaking churro. But the churro was only a couple of dollars, so like who was I to complain? It was a nice churro. And it was really fun. But the thing is, when I was going back to the hotel after the trip, we were let out, or the convention ended around the same time as a baseball game. Like, masses of people were leaving Niji Fest. And then you see like a horde of people coming by, same direction, wearing all like baseball jerseys. And I'm like, bro, these trains are gonna be hell. And then I went on the train anyway. I was like, okay, I'll suffer. Do you like baseball? Hi, Waka Kipa. I don't know much about baseball. I know Shohei Ohtani. That's it. But with the pen light, so I was in line. Yeah, I got Petras. I was really happy. I was the only one I got. But it was I want like more stuff, but like it's fine. I'll clear out my what's it called? My suitcase for next time. That's more than me. I see baseball and Doraemon, and that's pretty much it. Oh. Welcome back. I hope you're healthy. I have a bit of a cough, so like I have to mute a lot, but otherwise I'm alive. Girl. I'm trying, guys. I'm alive, I swear. Unless you guys clock that I'm a skinwalker, but that's the secret for another day. Anything else happen at Fest? I'm trying to check my photo gallery. I started adding all my photos to my cloud drive. No. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I have so. Okay, can I list the libraries I take pictures with? Don't like. I took so many photos. So there's okay. The first one was Wilson, then Petra, then who else? I'm swiping through. Their outfits, cute. Papes, more photos. Oh yeah, I got to see Kuzuha Stanley being brought out, but the line was too long. I couldn't. Shu, Vox, Hyun. Oh my god, my Oshi looks so good. I'm still normal. Day 2 was held. I went back for a brisket meetup. Oji, the trade. Yeah, dude. Every event was ending at the same time. I was like, what the hell? Okay, man. I still got to see Rai, from ID. Man, that line was so long. Oh my god. I might be placing an order. Let me know. Wait, I might. Okay, I'm taking. Okay, I'm noting that. Oh yeah, I was one of the first people for Zally. I look so stupid. Doppio, I got pictures with. Sable. I went to a meetup a station away, got caught in the tray squish too. I love how we all got caught in that. No. Well, I hate that for us, actually. Never mind. Stable, Alira. Alira's so cute. Okay. Who else? Some of the JP livers. What else? Aya. Oh my gosh. I took pictures with Aya and I copied her pose, and the fans were so nice with taking pictures of me. They were like hyping me up, and I was like, I look like a fool, but thank you. Kaicho there. Zeal. Luca. Suha. Uki. Ryoma. Vanta. I got a lot to see on these, think about it. Hannah. And they got the flags outside. Okay, okay. Okay, that was pretty much it for Nichi Fest. It was really fun time overall. It was really fun, really fun. And then after Nichi Fest, I got to hang out with Oomps again. I got to go to Mishima Skywalk and go on accompany their Oshikatsu pilgrimage to see Mount Fuji. You know, low-key, I was kind of nervous for this trip because I was really tired after Niji Fest, and I was like, damn, I gotta wake up at 7 a.m. to like clock out of my hotel and everything. But we got to meet up at the station with Cashew and Yan and everyone. Glad you had fun without us. You guys were in my thoughts sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. I did miss you guys. Did I tell you guys that? I don't know. But you guys caught me, I did. But yeah, I got to meet up with everyone. There was like a group of us. We took the Shinkansen to Mishima. Did I ask if there's a certain Mooney was there? Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to. I don't want to say like yeah. It was like me, Cashew, Yan, Mooney. The Mooney. Yeah, if you had Mooney from our previous trip, then yeah. Well, Moon and Mooney or Ducky. Well, yeah. Both of them. Yeah, we took the Shinkansen to Mishima. After we got off of Mishima, my friend and I put our luggage in the coin locker, and then we had to walk like 20 minutes to a freaking bus station. And then at the bus station, we took like a 30-minute bus to the Skywalk. But the bus was so crowded that every time someone else needs to get off at a different stop, like me and Jan and other people had to like get off, make room for them to leave, and then hop back on the bus. It was like that for like 30 minutes all the way to Skywalk. But it was really nice because like once we got there, yeah, the bus ride squish was insane. I remember I was reading manga on the bus, and then I think Jan or someone was like, "Oh my god, everyone, let's look at Mina's phone." And I was like, "I'm kind of nervous now. I gotta make sure I'm not reading anything too weird." The bus ride was so the bus ride there was it was ridiculous. But we survived. And then we got off. We're here. And then we got to walk through this giant, like super long bridge. Oh my god, that was a long walk, all the way down. And I'm not good with heights, but like the bridge wasn't too bad. I was too excited that it covered up like my fears. I was able to look down a bit. I was like, wow, that's a lot of green trees. And then we got there, looked at the merch a little. Longest suspension bridge in Japan, I think. Oh! Okay, guys, I'm pretty adventurous then. Yeah, we got there, we got to look at the merch. Dude, there was like Mount Fuji hats and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. And then we took a lot of pictures. We took a lot of like Oshikatsu pictures with our poppies and merch. And then Cashew and my friends, like some of us, some of our group went ziplining. I did it because I'm a coward, but I got to record the ziplining, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know them. As we were like going across the view, now there was like activities to do there, like segways and ziplining, but with the time limits we had, or like what we were interested in doing, it was ziplining. It was really fun to see. Like, I didn't do it, but like I got to experience it through them. That was a really fun time. And then after that, we got ice cream. The ice cream was very good. I don't know why. No, actually, I kind of do know why. I really love Japanese ice cream. It was like milk flavor, whatever. I love that flavor ice cream. I don't know why. It was like soft and like creamy and like really good. I read a news recently. There was oh no. Well, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that didn't happen with me and my friends then. Yeah, they got to do it twice. It was like one to one side and one second to the other side. I wanted another. Yeah, I was like, everywhere we went, I was like peeking at the ice cream like, bro, it's only like a few hundred yen. What's stopping me? Like, they wanted us to use it. They gave us like what's it called? The coupon. I was like, damn, don't mind if I do. And it was blue ice cream. It's really good. It's like special kind of milk or something. I don't know. And then after that, we took a walk. We took the bus back to the station. And then we ended up on the wrong side of the station. And the station staff was like, yeah, you gotta do a 10-minute walk around the damn building. And I was like, oh my god. Okay. I was really nervous we would miss our Shinkansen back. But we were able to like get a luggage at the coin locker. We were able to say a quick goodbye. Because my friend and I, we were continuing to Kyoto while everyone else was going back to Tokyo. So we had to like split off and say bye there. I was kind of devastated. So it's okay. Half awake. We'll see you again sometime. Hello, hi, welcome, crickets. We're just yapping about my recent trip right now. We're almost halfway, I think. I can't tell. I've just been talking nonstop. But yeah, Mishima Skywalk, I do recommend it overall. I would come back. I just wish that bus ride wasn't so cramped. But on the way back it was chill. What else? But yeah, my friends went back to Tokyo. And then me and my IRL went on to Kyoto. And yay, we took the Shinkansen, continuing on to Kyoto. It was kind of funny, but bummed because we bought like a bunch of food for the Shinkansen ride continuing on there because we were starving. That day, I only had like one onigiri and ice cream, and we were like, okay, we bought food. We're gonna bring it on with the Shinkansen with us, and then continue a ride. And then at the it was chill. We had to find a ride station. I'm like, they couldn't let us cut through. I see how it is now, I guess. But we made it back okay. That's what matters. What else? But yeah, we bought food at the nearby convenience store, and then once we were on the track, I was like, hey, I want to buy more food. I'm starving. I'm gonna big back all the way to Kyoto, whatever. So I bought one more bento box, and alongside our plastic bag of food we bought minutes before, and then we got onto the Shinkansen, and we realized we left most of the food on our seats on the track. And all we had for food was one bento box to share between the two of us for the next 2.5 hours. I felt so bad for like wasting food, but like we didn't realize until after the doors closed that we were already on our way in this fast-paced train. No, I know, right? And so like there's our food. And then so like I ate like half a bento box, I gave the rest to my friend. And then I read Behind Five Willows on the train. And I finished it there. I was like, my friend was like knocked out sleeping, and I was like kicking and giggling my feet. But yeah, that was pretty much it for getting to Kyoto. After that, we got to Kyoto, checked in our hotel, put our stuff away, and then we had a reservation. We had a reservation to the damn matcha bar. And you guys might think to yourself, wow, what's a matcha bar? And I'm like, just look at this picture. Do they not look macho? Matcha bar. Have you guys seen the TikToks and the Instagram videos of the matcha bar? Sounds like a protein bar. They made so many like protein jokes and macho muscle jokes. It's a really small bar. It only seats like, how many people? Like 15, 60 people? Bring me next time? Dude, next year. I have the website. Let's make the reservation. Let's go. When you get there, the staff will like check your reservation. And then when all the details are like confirmed, they'll have one of their staff literally pick you up, carry you bridal style all the way to your seat. Look, I was a bit worried. I was like, oh my god, like what if I actually like fall or something? Yeah. They princess carry you to your seat. Oh my god, that's a dream. It was an experience. Like oh my god, that was yeah, Princess Carrie. Let me. Can I find an image? It's quite literally this. If for anyone confused, it's quite literally this princess carry. Like, they hold you like that to your seat. They like lift you up and then bring it to your seat. And then some people, I saw some people worrying online, like, oh my god, what if I'm like too heavy? They can't carry me, bro. I saw TikToks of them carrying like grown men. Like, I was like, okay, I was less worried about that. But yeah, they you princess carry to your seat, and then they give you the menu, and then after everyone with the reservation, like 16 people, after everyone's carried to the seat, then people like you can start ordering drinks and food and stuff like that. I'm gonna be like the drinks are kind of whatever. Foods, you're there for the experience. So I don't drink alcohol. So I was like, okay, I am going to order a hand squeezed orange juice. And it's so stupid. Oh my god. I'm kind of embarrassed explaining this. I ordered hand squeezed orange juice. So they pour out the juice. They bring it to my seat along with 2 halves of an orange and a squeezer. So when you're there, they do the fan service, okay? They get their muscles. And they're like, yeah, I squeezed the orange. Look at my muscles. Touch my muscles. So then they want you like, then they ask you like grab their muscles as they're squeezing the orange juice. Does you like feel their muscles? And then after the first slice, you're like, yeah, muscle macho. And then oh my god. And then there's 2 halves of the orange. So after the first half, they're like, yeah, one more time. And then they squeeze the orange, right? But then they don't just squeeze the orange. They wrap their arm. They wrap their arm around your neck. So you're kind of like in a headlock. And then so you feel their arm muscles are literally wrapped around your neck as they're squeezing the orange. Oh my god. And then they're like, yeah, touch my muscle, so much protein. Yeah. And then after they're done squeezing the orange, after they do anything, they instead of saying like arigato gozaimasu or thank you so much, they're like, yeah, thank you so mucho. Your neck too, girl. Oh my gosh, Cashew, I need to show you the videos later. It's so, oh my god, I'm so. And I'm like, and my friend bought alcohol and she's like having a lot of fun. And I'm having a lot of fun too. But thing is, I'm not drunk during all this. I'm completely like alert and sober. I don't, I'm just, yeah. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna calm things down a little. I'll just buy a cola. I'll just buy some Coca-Cola. I'll get a cup of that, right? And I was like, what are they gonna do? Staff breaks me the soda, and they bring us a slice of lime. They squeeze the muscles. They squeeze the lime into the cup, and I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, wow, you know what? Good for them. And so like that was the experience. And the thing is, like when I'm like talking to my friend and we're just like watching, because my friend and I, we're on like one side of the room. We're not in the middle of everything. So there's like, we're in front of the sink. So it's kind of awkward when we're like watching everything and like the guy who was flexing his muscles in front of you 3 seconds ago is now washing dishes, really focused on getting all the grime out. But yeah, like we'll be like watching everything going on, and then the staff, like one of the staff guys will come out of nowhere and be like, he's like, how's everything? So macho, huh? And they start doing like different like flexing poses. They're like, I can do this, and they're like, touch my back muscle or look at my thighs. I was like, you know what? House husband material. Yes, yes. Hi, Mika. Oh my god. You guys came at the best time. I'm talking about macho men. And inside, the thing is, also inside the menu. Oh my god, guys. Is it Spar? This is what it looks like, by the way. The images. I'm cracking up the mouth. Where's the link? Website? This is literally look how macho they are. I went here, guys. Like, see these muscles? Oh my god. Yeah. 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 Menu? Let's look at the menu of English. I'm crying. Oh yeah, there's a reservation fee. Yeah, there you go. Let's do this. Just so I can easily scroll. Yeah, you give you things to say. Macho drinks. More macho drinks. Wow! 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 Macho food. Oh my gosh, even when you buy food, they do the fan service. Some people bought French fries or fried potatoes. Bro, they're bringing that ketchup bottle out. They brought that ketchup bottle out and squeezed it with those muscles. That was crazy. I love that you went to Kyoto for the culture. And so, so there were also specials you could buy. You could buy specials. Cabanon? Yeah, you can. Wait, yeah. Double. I'm crying. Oh my god. Wait, let me zoom this out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That's too much macho. This is so funny. Let me just clarify. I did not buy any of these. But other people did. And so I experienced it vicariously through the girl next to me who bought a bunch of specials. So thank you to her. So like, you see the uniforms, right? They're in this button-up shirt, and you know, it's pretty nice. It's, you know, they look nice, right? But there's a special you can buy. You could buy a special. Wow. We got like a Polaroid with them. You can get a special about relaxing the muscle fibers and the group photo with all macho. The party next to me bought that. It was their birthday. I support their endeavors. I was happy for them. Happy birthday to you, girl. So when they're wearing their button-ups, they look nice, and then someone told the guys, they're like, hey, I want the special, you know, I want the special. And so all the guys, all the staff, they changed clothes from their button-ups to their to a tank top. But because they're so buff, because they're so muscular, the tanks they wore made them, they look too small. Oh my god, is that like a kid shoe you're wearing? Why is that so tiny? Like, no, they're just not buff. So, after they all change, they turn the lights down low. They dim the lights, okay? Dim the lights. They play some extra macho music, okay? And they all stand around her. They're like shouting macho cheers, and one of their friends is like, happy birthday, and they're like, oh my god, happy birthday to you, right? And then they do a countdown. The guys do a countdown, and once they count all the way down, rah, they you know that one meme with the alpha wolf tearing off their shirt? They do exactly that. They all rip their shirts off, and they're like, rah, macho, and they're like super macho about it. And then they turn the lights back on, and then all the guys give her their shirts. I think some of them, or I don't know if it's some of them or all of them, they like took off their tank tops and like gave it to her as like a necklace or something. You know, I was like, oh my god, girl. Oh my god, girl. Greetings. Welcome, booty gobbler. I was gonna comment on your username, but I can't really judge you if I'm talking about macho guys ripping off their tank tops right now. So, welcome. But yeah. My friends be like, hey, did you get matcha in Japan? I'm like, no, I got macho. Yeah. It was like, yeah, it's got this. I was thinking about getting a Polaroid or something. I ended up not getting it. It was a nice experience though. I do recommend you guys go to this bar. Why not? It was very fun. I'm very much an introvert, so there you go. But yeah, matcha bar. Quite the experience. And after that, we just left. And then we went back to our hotel as if the trajectory of my life didn't change or something. And I was like, wow, that was a fun time. Ah. What now? Okay. I'll just go back. I'm just kidding. I really want to go to the Muscle Woman bar in Tokyo, though. I think it's in Tokyo. I really want to go back to that one. Or go to that one. I haven't been to that one yet. I'm like, woman, hi. Bum, ba-dum. And then this is the next day. Next day, I did a lot of shopping in Kyoto. In the morning, I had curry ramen. Welcome, Band of Goblins. Did you fill your suitcase with yaoi for the trip home? I bought some. I don't know if I bought a lot, though. I didn't buy that much on my trip. I bought like 2 shopping bags worth. I can describe what I bought. I don't think I'll show it on camera. Just because I'm too lazy to do like a hand cam style thing. But yeah, very, very fun. So curry ramen, and then we went around the mall. Are you entering a Yuri arc? I'm both. I am a Fujoshi, a Hime Joshi, and sometimes even a Yume Joshi. I like being delusional for myself and others. Yeah, so we went to this mall. Lots of like anime stuff. Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen. I got a pair of Gojo socks. And I believe this beautiful maiden right here is a HoloLive VTuber, but correct me if I'm wrong. I just saw that at the store and I was like, oh my god, she's very cute. I want to learn about her. And it looks signed, and I was like, oh my god, they were here, they signed it? That's crazy. And then there was also a Nintendo store. So I went to the Nintendo store. And then there was like a Mario photo op. And I was taking pictures with the Mario photo op. And one of the staff came up to me is like, is that Nichi Sanji merch you're wearing? You're holding? And I was like, oh my god, yeah. And then we talked for a little bit because they're also a fan. but it was kind of hard to communicate for me just because I don't know enough Japanese. But they said, "Oh, Japanese is good," and I was like, I know you're lying, but thank you." And so like that conversation made me want to study more in case I want to come back and communicate more with people. But overall, fun time, fun time. Yeah, JJK. I don't Attack on Titan. I didn't really get anything Attack on Titan, but it was a very nice shopping experience. And this is what we did during the day. I'm gonna get another cough drop. I am like low-key dying off. Like. Let me get my cough drop. And if you guys have Twitch ads, I'm also on YouTube. So like, it's totally fine to jump ship. Yummy. Okay, so after the shopping, I don't know if you guys saw this tweet I made. I made a tweet. Let me see. What's Maina tweeting about now? She never shuts up. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Oh, I tweeted on May 19th. Travel to a specific building or landmark because it was in an ultimate game I played, Lamau. IRL was in awe that I knew about the historical background, then face palms when I told her how I knew about it. And the historical place in question is the Honnoji Temple. So I play a lot of Ultimate games. And a lot of Ultimate games have to do with the Sengoku era period. You know, all the samurai and Oda Nobunaga and Data Masamune and Tokugawa Ieyasu and all the fun guys. And so this particular temple is where Oda Nobunaga was betrayed and killed essentially by Akachi Mitsuhide. And I went there and I spilled all this historical knowledge to my friend. And they're like, "Wow, how do you know about this? Is it because you're a history major?" And I'm like, "No, it's because I dated them in Ultimate Games." Shout out to Ikemen Sengoku, Samurai Ballad Love Party, and all those adjacent games. I can explain. Something wrong, Dorai? I mean, if you guys saw my last handcam stream, I literally have an acrylic stand of Tokugawa Ieyasu. I also have a poster of Data Masamune on top of, on the wall above my bed. So it's like he's protecting me with this one eye as I sleep. But then it made me realize I want to visit other temples where the other warlords lived. But that's kind of a stupid reason. Like, why do you want to? I'm like, bro, that's my husband. No, I'm just kidding. It'd be nice to visit though. Just see like the historical significance of all these places. Cause this place was like in the middle of Kyoto, like in the middle of all this shopping and streets. I was surprised. Although it's easy to visit. A very, very nice spot. I did like this place. Let's see. Oh, next day. Next day, I went to Nara and the Fushimi Inari Shrine. So if you guys have seen all those videos about the deer in Japan, like you can, like I was literally walking down the street and I was crossing the street and there was a deer crossing the street with me. I was like, oh my god. Like there are literally signs everywhere. So you're like, respect the deer, don't feed them, don't get near them, don't agitate them. Oh, you know, all that stuff. People do that anyway. And I was like, okay, you do that. I will stand back here. I did bow to the deer. They bowed back. My friend recorded it. Sent me the video. It's pretty cool. You know, there was a point where, what was it? No, it was really nice. It was really nice. Yeah, bowed to some deer. Deer bowed back. I was like, okay, that's the extent of my interactions. Like you stay there. Using you as a human shield? No. As long as you don't buy crackers, you're fine. Just don't buy crackers. Okay, because like if the deer sense you have crackers, they will come at you, and when you run out, they're gonna beat you up. I was video calling my mom at the park. I was like, Mom, I want to show you all the deer, bro. I'm surrounded by nature and all that stuff. So then I was video calling my mom, and I was showing the deer, and then I was recording as I was like moving my screen around for her to see the deer. We both saw a deer like biting at a man's hands. Like a man was walking around with his hands behind his back, and the deer just like came up and like nipped him or tried to bite him. And mom was like, "Oh my god, do you see that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy." I'm like, it's cute, but like they're essentially still wild animals. It's like you gotta be respectful overall. And the thing is, Inara, in the middle of all these deer, there's like ice cream trucks. Yeah, they can get aggressive if they know you got food. Like there were some like ice cream trucks around, and I did what the sensible person would do. I bought myself ice cream. Okay, ice cream tastes good, and I got ice cream. But when I ate my ice cream, I had to lift my cone like above my head, just to make sure they didn't get like try to like nab me. Because there were some deer that got close. I was like stepping away, like no, it's my food. I paid money for this. I don't think it's healthy for you. And it was pretty nice overall. But I will say, it did make me sad when I saw like people like being aggressive at the deer. Like there were like some kids trying to like play with them. One of them like threw an empty bottle at him. I was like, bro, why are you throwing things at the deer? Are you littering for the deer? But yeah, but like, overall, I do like Nara. I think it's fine. Just go once, just to like say you went. I don't think I would come back. It's like, look, oh my god, because there were a couple of times. There were a couple of times when my friend would be like sitting under a tree, just vibing, and then a deer would come up behind them, and my friend would be like, quick, Maina, take a picture with the deer behind me. And then I would like hold my phone up to take a picture, and then the deer would start doing its business. And I'm like, no, I'm like, girl, get up. Don't, girl, get up, go away. Get away from the deer. But yeah, it was really nice overall. And after Nara, we went to the Fushimi Inari Shrine. We went in the evening, so there weren't masses of people. And we didn't go all the way in, we just took pictures and left. We went to like the first or second group of torii gates, and like, okay, that's enough. Because we were tired from that day, and we were like, you know what would hit right now? Gyukatsu. So we got Gyukatsu. I really want to go back for Gyukatsu. It's so good. I treated myself a little. I usually get the cheapest thing on the menu. This time I didn't. I got the tenderloin. Very tender. But yeah, like I think Tokyo was like the most intense part of my trips, and later on it got like more chill. It was very nice. Sorry guys, I may or may not be crocheting at the same time as yapping right now. I am attempting a mesh vest with the yarn I bought in Japan. I did buy yarn in Japan. I'm so nerdy. I hate it. Okay. After that, the next day, it was the Kyoto to Osaka day. Osaka's not far from trains, like 40 minutes by train. I don't remember being far. So we just like spent the morning like shopping. So I got to go to anime. I got to go to anime in Kyoto. I got to go to all the fun spots. Sukiya for breakfast. And then the malls. Not malls, but like shopping centers. Shopping areas. So there was like a given display. The BL. If you guys know. I didn't play any of the crane games, but I did get to see Idler 7 crane games. And I knew better than to actually do them myself. So I didn't do them. And then we went to eat dinner in Osaka, which is the top left image. You want okonomiyaki, but the line was so long. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I did get a lot of stuff. Now think about it. If I don't think about it anymore, then it's okay. So I'll stop thinking. Anything else? Yeah, I went to like all the secondhand stores too. Like secondhand anime merch and stuff like that. There was like a whole like display of stuff I wanted. So I may or may not have gone crazy. Everything was so affordable. Like from the currency exchange, thank goodness. Where to get a lot of stuff. Anything else? I think that might be it for Kyoto. And then next day. After that, I got to go to one of the biggest aquariums in the world. I got to go to the Osaka Aquarium. All my stuff on the floor, I still need to go through it. I'm in denial. I don't want to go through it. It'll hit me how much I spent. I didn't buy that much. Now I think about it, but like 2 or 3 shopping bags worth. So thank goodness for that. I forced myself to limit how much I bought, just because I overpacked. So next time, I didn't realize that I would buy clothes in addition to all my merch. So next time I'll just like pack like a few, like enough for a few days, then buy clothes in Japan. I bought so many t-shirts. I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna be that cringe tourist who wears their shirts right after they buy them. But then I saw this really cute Mount Fuji t-shirt and I was like, okay, I'll be cringe just one time. But like, it was a really cute shirt. But yeah, Osaka Aquarium. It was like 8 stories tall. Very nice, very nice. Overall, really enjoyed this aquarium. However, my friend and I picked the worst day to go here. We went in, there were like 5 or 6 different field trips of elementary school kids entering around the same time as me and my friend. Yeah, the whale sharks were very nice. It's just that like whenever like we went to like a new like viewing area, there would be like 40 kids coming after us, all screaming. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to record my video real quick, and then I can't. And then like I have to mute everything before I sent it, because I was sending videos to my family, and then the BGM was like all just a bunch of kids, just screaming. No, this is someone I haven't seen in a minute. Hi, Kenneth. Welcome. Hello. Hope everyone's having an amazing, wonderful day. Thank you. Yeah, I am back. Yippee. Oh my gosh. But I did take this really cute video. This aquarium trip, made me like manta rays more. Look, they're so cute. They're so cute. It's smiley. But look at this video. Look at this. Ready? Is ready? I'll give you a couple seconds to get your eyes ready. The steel video. Best thing I recorded all day. One more. One more. It's so cute. It's adorable. It was really nice. And there was a cafe inside the aquarium, so my friend and I got ice cream there too. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I had like a Hokkaido melon flavored ice cream in the shape of a sea anemone. Peak form, I know, right? Dude, in my next life, I would be a seal VTuber. They're so cute. Aww. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And then afterwards, my friend and I went to the shopping center next door. There's like a Lego store, there's a bunch of stores. We went shopping in there. We panicked a little because my friend lost her phone. Turns out we just left it inside the restaurant we ate at. Life was good. I bought more clothes, more merch. And then this is the next day. So I did more shopping. Oh my god, I did so much shopping. Dude, Osaka, Namba, people, apparently some people call it online the equivalent of like Akihabara. So like, I went crazy here. I didn't get to go to Akihabara during my Tokyo trip this time. So I made it up by going to all the pop-ups I could here. So I had breakfast at this cafe. The jam was so good. I want to take it home with me. After that, there was a... If you guys know the anime, You and I are polar opposites. I went to the pop-up store for that. I bought some merch of that. And I got a good freebie shikishi of Tani. Very cute, very cute. There's also a My Hero Academia pop-up store. There was an A3 pop-up store. There was a BL pop-up store gallery thing. Mofustan pop-up store. I went to as many as I could. I weeped out a little too hard here. And there was an auto like sign. I took a picture. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, I spent a lot more than I should. I was like, Itaru Chigasaki, you're coming home with me tonight. And he did. I got his photo card. Yep, A3. I know. It was the A3 Sanrio merch. I got like 2 keychains. I got Tasuku and who's the other one? I think it was Taichi. And then I got Sumugi and Itaru Chibi acrylic stands. Took a picture of the standees. And then I got photo cards, freebies. Who did I get? Sakuya, Itaru. I think it was Guy and Azuma too. So that was really nice. But yeah, really good shopping. And these were like the days my friend and I, we traveled, did all the touristy destination stuff together. But then when it comes to like shopping, we have like different tastes. So we would just split off on our own. I mean, I felt it was safe enough for us to like split off. And we do have Life 360. My friend and I, so we can share each other's locations. Oh, that is the what? Mofus thing. Yeah, they look like fruits. I got stickers. It was like that. Plus, they were doing a Sanrio collab. So it was like Mofustan and Sanrio. So I got my friend a Mofustan and Pom Pudding and Mofustan and Kuromi. And I got myself the one with My Melody. And it was so cute. That was adorable. So I got a lot of shopping done that way. And then after that, my friend and I met up. We went to the Umeda Sky Building. It was nice. I stayed there for like a few minutes, took pictures. The line to get it was really long. So then there was an alternate route where you could just skip the escalator view and just go up to the top. We're like, okay, we already bought our tickets online. Let's do that. So then we just like took pictures. They have little like Oshikatsu stations for you to like take pictures. And I was like, damn, I wish I bought my photo card, but it was fine. And after that, we went out for okonomiyaki. Very good. I love okonomiyaki. It's one of those like Japanese foods where I don't have it often in the States, so I have to like I try to have as many times as I can over there. What else? We walked past the wedding. That was fun. I remember we were walking by this like giant park, and there was this wedding building inside, and since the windows were like ceiling to floor, you could see the entire wedding, and it was fun. And then yeah, we walked by that. I was like, damn, that's what me when. Just kidding. And then by the time we got out of dinner, it was getting pretty late, so we just went back to the hotel and chilled. Now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I did much of the touristy stuff in Osaka. I didn't visit Dotonbori. I didn't see that one landscape, one tourist attraction of the guy with the arms up. My friend saw that. I was like, I was weeping out number. Anything else? I think next was the last one. Yeah, next was the last one. The last day in Japan. Ignore my oshikatsu because I forgot to take pictures of my food without my papes, but like, yeah, shopping. I did more shopping. Cafe in the morning. And then I went to Animates. There was a Cosmic Princess Kaguya display, so I got to take a picture of that. I also did buy some Cosmic Princess Kaguya stickers at Don Quixote. I got like the main 3 girls plus one of the guys on the group. I forgot his name. And then more BL. Sasaki, Miyano, Hirano, and Kagura. And then I got a matcha parfait. Matcha latte float at the end too. And then I did more shopping. And that was pretty much it for my trip, because during, like, in the afternoon, early afternoon, my friend and I went to the airport. And then flew back home. We were very, very sleepy, very tired. The flight was alright. We had to do a layover, which is kind of annoying. I don't like layovers. But it was a chill time back. Welcome, Brody. I'm just talking about... I'm just about done talking about my trip to Japan. It was very fun, very fun. Okay, now that I'm done with the PowerPoint, I'm just gonna fly back again. And that way I'll have more stuff to talk about by next time. And that's pretty much it. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. And for not forgetting about me while I was gone. I don't think I forgot about you guys that much. I'm just kidding. Yes, that is how it works. Oh my god, I keep getting this Windows notification. Hold on, what is this? Wait, that's weird. It's fine. That's a later problem. How's the jet lag? I thought I fixed it. So the first 2 days I was home, I was like sleeping at 6 a.m. and waking up at 2 p.m. And I had to call off an extra day of work because of that. That was really bad. And I was playing League of Legends nonstop too, so that was not helping at all. I had the League itch. It was so bad. It was really funny because as soon as I got back from my trip, I was playing League nonstop. And then Yura messaged me. He's like, "Oh, you're back on League," and I was like, "Yeah, I had the urge." How am I doing in League? I am losing most of my games. Because I haven't played League in a month. The League itch is so bad. I know, I hate it. I played a ranked game right before stream. I was Milio support. I did really bad, but the Shyvana carried. Shout out to you. It was a Shyvana and the Garen carried. My goats. Oh. There you go. Oh, that's why I didn't have a loop. Okay, there you go. I can't speak any. Called you like the Green Goblin mask. Spare me! But I hope you guys had a nice couple of weeks. You guys didn't. How were your guys' weeks? Were you guys up to anything nice? I wish I could say I'm up to something nice afterwards, but next week my summer class starts. So yeah, I am not free during the summer. I unfortunately have a master's degree to pursue. And so I'm taking a summer class. It's only one class, so I should be fine. But we'll see. I'm trying to think about like how I'm gonna plan to stream. next week, starting in June, I want to stream more Steins Gate. You got put in summer school? No, it's just a summer course I elected to take on my own. Cause I'm a part-time. I go to grad school part-time, so I work full-time. I work 40 hours a week, and then my job is reimbursing my any like grad school stuff I do. So I'm able to get my master's degree because of my job. So I want to get that degree. I want to work hard. I don't know. I'm like, it's not my money, so I'll try. But good news, guys. Good news, guys. My paper on the Roman Empire that I wrote earlier this month, that I procrastinated on, I got full points. So I'm still rocking a 4.0 GPA. So that's good. So guys, am I a good example or what? Yeah. I got I got all the research. My paper was well written apparently. I'm sorry, professor, I gave you the first draft technically, but like it's fine. What did you write about? I wrote about the power of imperial Roman women, specifically on Livia Drusilla, Agrippina the Younger, and Julia Domna. So 2 women from the Julio-Claudian dynasty and 1 from the Severan dynasty. I compared and contrasted their reigns, their growths of power, and yeah, woman. I kind of winged it, but like I got the grade, so that's good. Yeah, I was getting really lazy because my professor was like 15 pages and I wrote like 14 and a quarter. Are those like those old big families? It's like, if you guys know Julius Caesar, the guy that got like stabbed to death by like everyone who hated him, whatever, like his descendants. I was talking about how the passage of power wasn't necessarily through the men, but passed down through the women. Like emperors were usually like her son, and he adopted them. Oh my god, why do I always resort back to the Roman Empire? Why don't I ever have something else to talk about? Why don't I give myself something else to talk about? The guy named the salad after. You know what? Close enough. Guys, I don't know what else to play. How was your day? I'll play like a couple of games. Or maybe like, depending, well, I'll play until I get a double Chica. How about that? Oh my god, my very good day. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me swap over to, can I swap from my game audio? Thank you, Chef, for the hydrate. And head pads. She's cooked, Your Honor. No, these fruits are raw. I'll play until I get one double Suika, okay guys? But yeah, oh! Shrine raid! Oh my gosh! Welcome everyone. Thank you so much, Kirito, for the raid. Wait, let me give you a shout out. How was your stream? What was everyone up to? Yeah, thank you, Chef. You beat me to it. I'm a slow typer. Oh my god, wait, you guys just missed it. I just got back from my trip. I went to Japan. Oh wait, I'll give you guys the spark notes of my... I got you. A 90-second ad. Oh wait, I'm so sorry, Kirito. Are you guys in ad jail right now? It was good. I was playing Outlast Trials. And made an announcement at the end. Wait, okay. I may need to check that out then. I'm nosy. I wasn't staring for that long. You know what? You could admit it and be proud. Hell yeah. Nothing's stopping you. But hi now everyone. I'm Maina Lilac. I'm a reincarnated villainous VTuber. I love visual novels, ultimate games, Fruit Mountain. This is my first stream in like a month, so it's very scuffed. But like, I'm vibing, and I hope you guys are vibing too. I just went on a trip to Japan. So I went to Tokyo for Niji Fest, if anyone else likes VTubers. And then I also went to Kyoto and Osaka. Some quick highlights. Food, books, more food, and Apothecary Diaries Cafe. Weeb shopping. Niji Fest. If you guys like VTubers, I weebed out a little here. Pictures, merch. Anything else from here? Oh yeah, a little bit of Hololive right here. So I did Uramichi Oris, that's spotted. That's my husband. Dude, I cosplayed as my husband. I remember I saw a print of Uramichi Onisan at Anime Expo. I bought that stuff so fast. He's my beloved. W cosplay. Hell yeah. My beloved. Oh, what else? More shopping. Niji Fest. Mount Fuji. I went to a matcha bar. If you guys take anything from my trip, I recommend the matcha bar. Uramichi, my goat, he is my husband. I heard, dude, it's an unforgettable experience. I don't know if you guys want to experience the same experience. I will say, I got Princess Carrie to my seat. I got hand squeezed orange juice. They wrapped their arm around my neck, and they're like, squeeze my muscles as they're squeezing my orange juice. And then you could buy packages, or you could buy like fan service stuff. You could buy like Polaroids, or you could buy this someone's birthday was celebrated when I went, so they bought a package where all the guys, they changed out of their short sleeve shirts. They wore tank tops and they dimmed down the lights. They started like chanting and like yelling, and they all ripped their tanks at once. You know that one alpha wolf ripping a shirt in half? They essentially did that. And they ripped all their tanks and they were shirtless. And then they gave her their... Ain't no way. I have the video recording. I don't want to post the video recording just because someone like the other customers' faces were on there. I don't know how they'd feel. But like, yeah. Can I get a screenshot? Hold on. Wait, can I get a screenshot? Guys. Matcha bar. Oh my god, they're shirtless. Wait, I forgot to rotate the- Oh my gosh, actually, I don't think I can post a bunch of shirtless guys on my stream. Never mind. But yeah, lots of muscle. It's an experience. I had fun. I did not drink any alcohol. I had fun. Dude, they were all shirtless. I can't. My digital footprint would not end well if I posted that. Guys, I need to think about myself. Any photos I could post? Okay, there's myself getting bridal carried. There's staff guy squeezing around my neck. There's his abs. There's my orange juice. Lots of muscle. Okay, there's... What's this one? No, I mean, we've been robbed. Damn, who wants to see that? That's crazy. No, I'm gatekeeping it. Wait, I might post it on the Discord server. Would you guys want... I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. Actually, I'll think about it. Oh, what else did I do? Wait. I did more shopping. There's another VTuber. I'll think about it. There's like other people in the video, so I'm like kind of hesitant on it. You know? But I'm just go to the bar yourself. Okay? It's like macho-bar.com. They're the bar in Kyoto, okay? And, you know, I don't know. Okay, next. Temple, deer, shopping, aquarium. Enjoy this video. Aww. Wait, let me watch it one more time. My eyes were open, but I missed it. I know! It's so cute. Yeah, 10 out of 10 experience. More weep shopping. And then after that, we went to the Umeda Sky building. And then I did more weep stuff. And that's it. Okay, back to what really matters. Fruit Mountain. Game capture. But yeah, that was my trip. And I'm back from my trip. And I'm back to streaming. But thank you so much for the raid, Kirito. If you guys need a read and run, then go for it. It's all good. But thank you guys for dropping by. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, and then not to expose myself, but I really forgot how to stream today. Because earlier when I started a stream, my microphone wasn't connected. And I was talking for like 2 minutes without realizing. And it was really embarrassing. So I checked my chat, I checked my widgets, I checked my game, I checked my chat and my bots. I did not check my microphone. I do gotta run, but hope you have a good stream. No worries. Thank you so much, Kirito. Thank you so much. Was very cute. How was that cute? I'm just blabbing for... I don't know, it feels like so long. I don't have any like long breaks coming up. I think Japan was my big trip of the year. I do have a couple of others. I have a bit of other stuff, but it's gonna be like a weekend break or like less than a week break. So you guys are fine. I'm just saying, if you guys know my history of like trips and stuff, you'll probably know what my next one is. But now I can spend more time and lock in. You should take a week-long break when I go on my cruise. So don't just go have fun. I have games to catch up on. I need to continue Steins Gate, and I need to continue Devil May Cry, and I need to play more Ultimate games. My husbandos. Whatever shall I do? Dude, my friend made tease me. She was like, "Why aren't you playing your usual game? Why aren't you playing your like Ultimate games? You're on a trip right now, and you're playing Fruit Mountain." I really want to play Suika Game Planet on stream. I haven't been able to get a double Suika there. It's so difficult. I get like one watermelon, and then the game hates me. And then I need to get back to making YouTube shorts too, because I really want to record a short about Raw Dog, and I want to go back to like clips and stuff like that. I'm so lazy though, and I keep crocheting and leaguing instead. I've been crocheting and leaguing at the same time today. Like, I'll play League, and then I'll crochet while I'm waiting for the next game to load. Because sometimes games take a long time to load. A true multitasker? It's so embarrassing. Yeah, I didn't really talk about the stuff I got in Japan, but one of my favorite purchases is that I went to a yarn store in Osaka. I bought a yarn. My friend made fun of me. She's like, my friend, my mom, she was like, "Why you went all the way across the world and you buy freaking yarn?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I could crochet my own souvenir." So I've been trying to find something that I could crochet with, that I can make out of it. So I'm trying to make this. I started making this mesh vest. I want something I can make that I can wear next time I come back. Or like wherever I go next, you know? So like, how's that been going? It's been going terrible. I wanted to make a hat at first, but the yarn was too thin. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this like lace floral tank top. And then I messed up, and I don't know where I messed up, like 3 times. Such a flex to wear something you made. It's one of my resolutions this year. I only got into crocheting like a year ago. Yeah, I started crocheting a year ago, and then I got really confused, and I stopped for like 4 months. And then last September, I picked it back up again. So then, since September, I've been like practicing making stuff. Crocheting is one of those things where like it looks really intimidating at first, but once you learn like the 3 core stitches, you can make almost anything you want. Crocheting is a lot of repetition. I think I've seen people like start crocheting, and like a month later they're already making like cardigans and stuff. Because it's literally the same stuff over and over again. Like if you are intimidated by it, I can assure you I'm really not crafty, but it's something I could get into. I think my biggest issue when I got into crocheting was like, what am I gonna do with all the stuff I made? Because I see people being like, oh, I crocheted a scarf, and I'm like, bro, I don't even need a scarf. Oh, okay. So then I'm trying to like make clothes I can wear myself. There you go. Oh, that's bad. I'm really bad at this game. There you go. No! Oh, yes. I was gonna say something about crocheting. I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. Not gonna lie, I spend more time looking for stuff I want to crochet than actually crocheting stuff. I'm really picky about the stuff I want to make. Thank you so much for the hydrate redeem. I'm procrastinating? Thank you. I'm kind of stuck right now. This is not good. Oh no, wait. I'm so rusty. Oh, I can't knock that over. I was hoping I could knock that over. No, the melon! Okay. That was my warm-up game, guys. Oh, that's so bad. Wait, what day of the week is it today? Today's Friday? Okay. I could do better, I swear. I'll play until I get a double suika. Depending how rusty I am, this could take a while. Oh yeah, this month, in June, I think I'm able to collab more. So I'm gonna see if I can reach out to some oomfies. And be like, hey, fruit mountain party. At least that's the game plan. I have at least one plan in the process of being planned for like a chatting collab. And then I have a couple of streams where I was reached out to like player games. So I'm gonna get back on the grind hopefully. If I can motivate myself, I'm not lazy. Oh. Yep, be excited for June. Thank you, Nora. If I could get myself to actually stream instead of playing League. But good thing is, I climbed back up to Silver 1. Because I got carried severely my last game. Bro, she just like me for real. No. It's so bad. Dude, my coworker was complaining to me. She was like, "Oh, I've been playing so much Overwatch lately. I need to stop." And I'm like, you are not telling the League player this. And they're like, "Yeah, you're worse." My match history is so much air and mayhem. You think I'm unemployed? Dude, my first 2 days back from Japan, I played it like 12 hours straight. EFB, no more mana withdrawals. That I tell myself that until I start playing League, and I'm like, okay, see ya, guys. Holy moly, it's it was like a month since I last played, so spare me, guys. And I'm still doing really poorly. But I'll learn from my mistakes eventually. The battle pass is like a level. Did battle pass? Is there anyone I want in there? I think I'm good. What I'm thinking, is there any skins I want? No, I don't think so. Oh, freaky. Oh yeah, freaky and chess. Yeah. Right. I think I did the last. What's the last one? I think the last one was for Sona. The Sona's prestige skin. I did that one. I play Sona sometimes. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care how you played. I remember one time I felt so toxic and mean. Like, but when I was playing a rings game, and then I pre-picked Milio. I was like, okay, I want Milio. I play Milio support. That's my best champ. And then I'm about to lock him in, and then the ADC picks Ezreal, and I was like, bro. I was like, I'm like, Ezreal's not a great. I don't think Ezreal's a great lineup because for Milio, because Milio's buffs don't really do anything for Ezreal. So I was in like a really bad mood or something like that. So I was like, screw you, we're locking in Sona. And the team was so mad. Thank you so much, Toasted Bread Buns. Hope you have a very good day. You too. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, so then when during laning phase, Ezreal and I got annihilated by Smolder and Yumi. They booed her, but you know she was right. I had no CC essentially, so I was a very bad help. But at the end, League gave me an S grade, so I'm like, screw you guys. We lost the battle, but I don't care. But now I'm not toxic anymore. I'm reformed. I've changed my ways. I try to help my team as poorly as I play. Now that I think about it, every time I'm home for like a really big trip, I always go back to play League. But I will say, usually when I play League, usually when I stream, it makes me play League less. So like, consider this, if you guys watch my streams, consider that your good deed of the day. See, that's how I'm encouraging you guys to watch my streams. If you want to help me escape my League addiction. That's how it works, right? Lamau? I mean, that's what I usually do when I don't have work. I play League. It's the only game I play. So whenever I stream, I cannot stream League because my PC is trash like that. So when I stream, I play something that's not League. And then when I end stream, I'm like, damn, I'm so tired. I should go to sleep. And by then, it's the end of the day, right? And that's what makes me not play anymore. Except now I'm back. Well, the thing is, I spent too much money on the game to quit. So, and I have to think about it. I shouldn't quit. Never mind. I'll play League after the stream. And I've been really thankful. I think ever since I got to VTubing, I found more people to play League with. It just gets really embarrassing. I was playing League with a friend once. We were playing Area Mayhems. And I was like, wow, I get to play League with my friend. It's so fun. And then, like, mid-game, I have chat on. And I see people like, what character? I was playing, like, Volibear or something. And they're like, Volibear, do something. You're supposed to tank. They're, like, yelling at me. And I'm like, bro, I'm getting CC'd. I can't do anything. And then I muted chat. And I was like, I just realized Oop could probably see that. And I was like, oops. Not my problem. But yeah, I've been playing like an iron player lately, I feel like. But it's fine. I will say, it's also very... You know what's very nerve-wracking and scary? When you go to your OPGG page, and you find out that someone else has been on there. Because after I got home from my trip, I opened OPGG, look at my match history, and then it was like, last refresh like 3 days ago, and I was like, who was on my page in the past 3 days? I was like, I was so confused. I was like, what do you have to do with me? And the page is really, my page is really embarrassing. Because you can see that I was Iron 4 in ranked for a while. And you guys didn't know Iron's the lowest rank. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is it. You guys ready? Are you kidding me? No, no, no! I got double Suika, but at what cost? I mean, technically I got it, so... Oh my god. That's kind of embarrassing. You guys did not see that abomination of a game. Oh my god, wait! You're a raid! Holy shit, okay. Thank you guys so much! Welcome, welcome raiders! Hi everyone! Is this how it works? Hi now everyone, I'm Maina Lilac. I'm a reincarnated villainous VTuber who loves visual novels, ultimate games, League of Legends, and lots of other stuff. I just got back from my trip, so I kind of forgot how to stream, but like... Did the shout-out go through? I can't tell. Ugh. Hello, Maina. Hi everyone. I can't tell if Yeah, went through. Okay, thank you, Jan. How was the trip? It was really fun. Oh my gosh. Every time someone shows up, I gotta show you guys. I gotta show you guys what I did. There you go. I went to Japan. It was really fun. It was really fun. I went to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. And to give you guys a Sparks Note version of my trip. I went to Tokyo. Walked around 8. I went to bookstores. I ate. I walked around, bought cat stuff. And then I went to Yakiniku and Apothecary Diaries Collab Cafe. Anything for Mao Mao, our best girl, right? And then after that, I went to animate, did some weep stuff. After that, I did more weep stuff that I got sick while shopping, that I stayed in the hotel room the rest of the day. And then after that, I went to Niji Fest as a fan. I got to see all the cool VTuber stuff going on there. And then after that, I went to see Mount Fuji with my oomfies, and it was really fun. Then after that, I got to go to Kyoto, and I went to a macho bar. I got princess carried to my seat. I got muscles in my face, muscles around my neck. Guys ripping off their tanks in front of me. Guys motioning and rubbing fruits on their abs. Guys showing off their muscles and pecs and all that fun stuff. And I got some drinks out of it. And then after that, I went more shopping in Kyoto. I went to Honnoji Temple because I love Ikemen Sengoku and Oda, and it was really cool to see where Oda Nobunaga was betrayed and killed by Akechi Mitsuhide. And then I went to Nara for the deer and Fushiminari Shrine. And then I went to Osaka, weep stuff. I went to Osaka Aquaria and the shopping. And that's pretty much it. Oh, nice. Japan's always a good time. Yay, I know, right? Wait, what were you guys up to? If anyone needs to raid and run, then it's all good. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I am going to be wrapping up soon, not gonna lie. Although, if you guys see me playing League after the stream, look away. I'm going to be doing some ARAM AMs after stream. I talked about this earlier, but when I got back from Japan... Oh wait, actually, I'll say it after the... Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Yeah, I've been playing League all day. My sleep schedule messed up, called off work. I fixed my sleep schedule. And then last night I messed it up again. I went to sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. And I'm just trying to live my best life. The ad is ending now. Okay, yay. Okay, I was gonna say this earlier, but when I got back from Japan, I played League for 2 days straight. I was literally online all day. And it was really funny because who else was online? Yura was online. And then I see this message on my League account saying, you're back on League again or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I missed this. I missed the addiction. And so I'm back on the Rift. So because I'm back, if any mutuals want to play League, hit me up. I play like an iron player now, but I'm here for a good time. Maybe not necessarily a winning time. But yeah, thank you so much, Yura, for dropping by. What else? I pretty much talked about almost everything about my trip, now that I think about it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Oh my god, okay. Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. I'm gonna stream again this weekend. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see what I'm in the mood for, and we'll see if I'm getting better for my cold. I did have to mute a lot because I had to cough. Because I caught a cold in Osaka during my trip. I'm pretty much all better. Mostly better. I just have a bit of a cough still. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for dropping by today. It means a lot. I'm like, you guys didn't forget who I am. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, I am going to send you guys to Artemis and Apollo. I finally get to rate them. They're doing a hands cam. Okay guys. Hell yeah. If you guys need a rate message, I believe it's here. Oh my gosh, hi DJ Rave. I'm just about to end. Oh my god. Hi, welcome, Corey. Thanks for streaming. I got to check the last bit, but it was fun. I'll try to stream more soon. I just got back from my trip, so I want to like settle into it, you know. But feel free to join the Discord. And then feel free and make sure you guys follow Yura and Kirito and check out their content, okay, guys? And then socials, solo hablo español. Lo siento. Little español. I took Spanish in high school, but I used Google Translate. But gracias for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Be nice to Artemis Rapala. Follow their rules. Primera vez que no pasó. No, I'm sorry. Okay, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.